They're really amazed at Emily's like range.
And I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me off.
Oh my goodness me. So amazing. Kia ora and welcome. My name is ZoeStibi and I am your vocal coach for today because we're going to be taking a look at Linkin Park with the Emptiness Machine stripped down live performance. I'm so excited. I'm loving what Linkin Park is doing with their new music and especially with Emily at vocals. I think she's doing a fantastic job at not only honoring Chester Benningfield, but also bringing in her new flavor to the songs that were, and also their new album is just awesome. So I'll put the link down in the description below for you to check out this video because I haven't seen it yet. I'm so excited. Let's just get straight to it. So shut up.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin. I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me play. Gave up who I am.
So Mike there, I love that, you know, very simple piano playing there. Oh, look, I'm not a pianist. I'm not going to talk about that. We've got very much spoken. I mean, cut you open. Obviously my voice, it sounds quite low, but he sounds just like he's speaking on pitch. Let's do that again. We don't have a lot of volume going on because you don't really need it. Yeah. It doesn't sound very sung.
Flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin.
I really like that you've got a band like Linkin Park, and usually Emily would sing this section in the song, but we've got the already pulling me in, already under my skin. It's really honestly like he's speaking on pitch, and this is exactly what we want for, okay, he's been doing this for a long time, but this is what I would want for you if you were working on getting into that lower chest voice register or finding that really comfortable lower part of your voice. This is the exercise you want to do. I've actually got 3 singing lessons for you for free down in the description below to teach you exactly how to do this and what onset you need to start with. We'll talk about that a bit later.
Just like you always do, already pulling me in, already under my skin. I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me play. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping what I want to see. For the promise of the emptiness machine, the emptiness machine.
Going around like a revolver.
Okay, before Emily starts up there, we all also heard as well when Mike was going, had to cut me open just to watch me bleed. And so you've got a little bit more, a tiny bit more, okay, like a skerrick of thyroid tilt going on there. And that is the main difference between speaking and singing. And when we're going higher in the range like he did, even though it really sounds spoken on pitch, you need that thyroid tilt in order for it to not sound like, had to cut me open. Oh God, I need a bit of water out there. We have to tilt the thyroid because otherwise that will happen.
Around like a revolver. It's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to, I keep on lying to. Already pulling me in, already under my skin. And I know
Okay, so a couple of people were saying in the comments, like, they're really amazed at Emily's like range and all that sort of stuff. Like, she's a professional singer. Of course she can do this stuff. And also you can't do the singing that she's doing in the recording where it's like a lot more affected. I'm not sure how it's going to end in this song, where there's a lot more effects coming in without being able to first hit the notes in a clean sound, because we have two different types of vocal fold movements or wave patterns when we're singing this style of music. We have either symmetrical or we have asymmetrical. So I'll talk about that in the next break, what I'm actually talking about. But if you're singing any affected vocals, like anything from like adding on growls or even adding in like larynx lowering or anything like that, we want to be able to sing the song relatively plainly, because that's the easiest way for us to work on pitching and rhythm and all that sort of other stuff. So we're on the E4 there, the E above middle C. So we've got da 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 in the second verse there. Real sweet spot for the female chest voice there. Very spoken on pitch at the beginning.
Going around like a revolver. It's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to. I keep on lying to.
So it's quite a straight tone actually, right? We notice that there's no vibrato coming in, because when we're singing in this sort of style, we don't necessarily want a hell of a lot of that real sung. I keep on lying to, I keep on lying to. That'd be very bizarre. So we've got a straight tone, you know, that's very important for rock and punk vocals as well. I keep on lying to, I keep on lying to. So where I said that Mike was actually tilting the thyroid cartilage in order to sound more sung, Emily in that position would be what I would call a bit more of a vertical thyroid position. So she's not really like singing in the traditional sense. It's still singing because it's moving on pitch, but it has a lot more of a vertical thyroid position to help keep the vocal folds really, really thick. And so we don't start sound, and we get that really, really straight, like spoken kind of tone.
I keep on lying to, already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends.
And you can hear already under my skin, already pulling me in. Oh. She got a little bit of constriction coming in there. We know that she's an amazing screamer and can do like a whole bunch of different stuff with her voice. But if you've got just a touch of it coming in there, you can make it. Always sounds bad when I explain this to people. They're like, what are you talking about, Zoe? Like, can you imagine that you're just like, you know, one of those people that's having a little bit of a tantrum, already pulling me in, already under my skin. And you kind of want to see how much you can put in there without coughing. We definitely don't want to cough, but you don't want to drive all of that air. That's actually something that needs to be looked at on a really like case by case basis. So if you are looking at working on these affected vocals sounding a little bit more rocky, then check out the link in the description below, because my online singing school, the Vocal Academy, can help you with this. It really needs to be looked at for individual one-to-one lessons.
And I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up whoever you wanted me to be. Don't know what it hurts.
So you can see there as well with Emily, she's going, watch me cut me open. You can see she's sort of pulsing a little bit with those back muscles. You know, she's sitting there quite casually on the stool, and that's because as well, she's had years and years and years of experience. She will probably be able to sing this, you know, hunched over a table. It won't really matter, but you can see the body is wanting to stand up a little bit taller there. We don't have loads of mouth opening there. It's awesome. She's very economic, a very well-trained singer. She's been doing this for a long time, but we're noticing there's not lots of movement going on. It's just that the body wants to use those back muscles to support the slightly louder chest voice down, because we're still only on that. Had to cut me open. We're still only on that A, the A4 there, which is still well within that chest voice register for females.
Don't know what it hurts.
okay as well. We're hearing her sing a little bit more there as well. And I said I was going to talk about the asymmetrical and the symmetrical movement of the vocal folds. So when we're doing what she's doing in the recording, where she's doing quite an effective, she's not just doing one effect, she's doing a lot, like constriction, growl, rattle, a whole kind of host of them, all moving in between, like sung tone and no tone. So when you're doing, for example, a rattle, that's done without tone. And so what we're doing is we're not actually using a symmetrical movement of the vocal folds there, because otherwise it'd be so I can do the rattle over the symmetrical movement, or I can go and make it without pitch. I'm not sure if that was without pitch. I'm learning to do these things as well, I will admit. So what we're looking for is these are actually two different things. And a lot of the sounds that she creates, she's dipping in and out of tone and then an effect. She's not actually affecting over top of the sung tone. And this is where it really helps to work with a trainer, because you've, especially in metal and heavy metal and like all those other qualities where we're using these vocal effects, we need to make sure that we're actually keeping an eye on what we're doing, and it is very, very, very technical. So I do suggest, if you are looking to do this type of singing, I mean, not this in this version, but like the studio version, or actually even what she does with the full band and the live performance as well. She's an amazing singer. So she's gone to a slightly quieter sound there, but we're noticing as well, she hasn't really come close to the microphone. So it's kind of telling me this is quite acoustic in terms of this is not, the feed for this video is not coming through the camera. It's not coming through the mixing desk. It's coming through the camera itself. So she's actually singing quite loud, which is why she's, quite a lot further away from the camera, from the microphone.
Watch me bleed, gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping, so fucking naive, falling for the promise of the emptiness machine, the emptiness machine.
Oh, she's awesome. Love it. Love Linkin Park. Love what they're doing as well. So awesome. And then when you got this, that's who I am, who you wanted me to be. You can hear there as well, she didn't really get particularly quiet, but it's what I've talked about in multiple videos, that we're wanting to make sure that we're cross-training our singing voices, so we're not just staying in the one style. Many, many professional singers talk about exactly this. We heard Cynthia Erivo talking about that, the way in which she, balanced out, for example, singing Wicked and singing For the Color Purple, as she sang a lot of opera. We're always wanting to sing an array of singing styles and voice styles, because that way we're keeping the flexibility in the voice and our muscles are not getting trapped in one way. It would be, for example, if you were to go to the gym and like only work out your upper body, although we do see people do that, and not work out your legs, you'd end up with like really teeny legs and a really big upper body, but you'd also not really have very good flexibility in the muscles, because you're only working them in one particular way. And it's about gaining maximum flexibility. So, oh my goodness me. So amazing. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite Linkin Park song is from the new album, because I have to say, Emptiness Machine is a really good one, but I am really torn between the entire album because I'm loving it. I'm just kind of working my way through. I tend to listen to stuff like on repeat if I am listening to songs. So let me know down in the comments what I should take a look at next. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me to help more people like yourself with their vocal technique. And that's what I'm here to do. I absolutely love hanging out with you on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button. Check out, I haven't looked at Linkin Park before, but I'm going to take a look at what fits this vocal style best. I'm going to put it up here for you. I've got a bunch of freebies down in the description below for you to lock into your chest voice, but also warm up like a professional is my new freebie that I've got down for you. It's really the best way for you to warm up your voice for all styles of singing. And just remember, like, anyone can do this. It's just about like the length of time that you're going to put into it, how much you're going to practice, and you've got to like have structured practice and know what to practice, and that's what we're here for. So if you're looking for singing lessons, check that out as well. So much stuff. Check everything down below. Anyway, you're awesome. Go away. Go practice your singing because I know you can do it. Well done.